Hello all, welcome to ChemAZ. Today we will be discussing oxidation reduction reaction, that is the redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously, that is together, hand in hand. If substance gains oxygen during the reaction, it is oxidized. Gaining oxygen and losing of hydrogen is also termed as oxidation. Whereas if substance gains hydrogen and loses oxygen during the reaction, it is reduced. So oxidation is gaining of oxygen, whereas reduction is gaining of hydrogen. Redox reactions are reversible. Certain conditions have to be met for that. Reversible means reactants, while converted to product, the same product can be converted to reactant. Now for this we can see an example. Copper reacts with atmospheric oxygen. Okay, just heating of copper. Copper reacts with oxygen to give copper oxide. Okay, copper has to be heated and copper oxide is formed, which is black in color. If hydrogen gas is passed over the heated material, copper oxide, the black coating on the surface turns brown. That is, reverse reaction had taken place and copper is formed. The black substance has been turned to brown once hydrogen has been passed over it. So here we see the equation. Copper oxide reacts with hydrogen to form copper and water. Copper oxide is reduced to form copper, that is, there is loss of oxygen to form copper, and that is reduction. Whereas hydrogen, oxygen gets added to hydrogen and forms water. Here there is addition of oxygen and this is oxidation, and here this is reduction. Let's take another example. Zinc oxide plus carbon gives zinc plus carbon monoxide. Zinc oxide gets reduced to zinc, oxygen is removed and zinc is formed, and oxygen gets added to carbon, whereas carbon monoxide is formed through oxidation reaction. Another example of carbon dioxide reacting with hydrogen to form carbon monoxide and water. So carbon dioxide has been converted to carbon monoxide through reduction, that is, there is removal of oxygen, and whereas oxygen is added to hydrogen to form water. Now we have already seen many of the examples of oxidation from the atmosphere itself, that is mainly rusting of iron, corrosion. Iron reacts with oxygen to form ferrous oxide, which in turn reacts with atmospheric moisture to form rust, Fe2O3x moles of H2O. That is the hydrated form. Now other than this, there is generation of electricity in batteries through redox reaction, production of heat energy by burning chemical substance, as well as extraction of metals, and many other reactions takes place through redox reaction. Now in terms of electrons, we can define oxidation and reduction in terms of oxygen, hydrogen, as well as electrons. So oxidation is gaining of oxygen, reduction is losing of oxygen. Oxidation is losing of hydrogen, reduction is gaining of hydrogen. Oxidation is losing of electrons and reduction is gaining of electrons. So when it comes to oxidation, gaining oxygen, losing hydrogen, losing electrons, more of loses, and whereas reduction, losing oxygen, gaining hydrogen and gaining electrons. Now we can remember this through the trick. Leo the lion says Gur. Leo losing electron is oxidation. Gur means here gaining electron is reduction. We have already discussed this in terms of oxygen and hydrogen, whereas this is for electrons. Let's take an example here for understanding. Sodium and chlorine reacts to form sodium chloride. Now the charge basically on sodium and chlorine is 0. We know that the atomic number of sodium is 11 and the configuration goes as 281. 2 plus 8 10 plus 1 11. And for chlorine the atomic number is 17 and the electronic configuration is 2 8 and 7. Now chlorine requires one electron to complete its octet, that is 2 8 and 8, and that electron would be offered by sodium. So here we will discuss oxidation reduction in terms of electrons. Now sodium loses one of its electron, whereas chlorine accepts an electron. We can see the charge on them now as +1 on sodium and -1 on chlorine. When sodium loses an electron, it gains +1 charge, and chlorine has accepted an electron, therefore it gains -1 charge. We don't write anything any charges here, as these charges are opposite and cancel each other. Sodium loses electron and forms Na+, chlorine gains electron and forms Cl-. So there is sodium has oxidized and chlorine got reduced. Chlorine has accepted electron, therefore chlorine got reduced, and sodium has been oxidized to form Na+. We can see the half reactions as well. Sodium forms Na+ and losing an electron, whereas that electron is being accepted by chlorine and chlorine forms Cl-. Let's take another example of zinc and copper. Now zinc here is converted to Zn+2, that is, it has lost 2 of its electrons to form Zn+2. That is, oxidation has taken place here with loss of 2 electrons, whereas copper in its aqueous solution has been converted to solid copper, that is, gained 2 electrons and has got reduced. So this both examples we have discussed in terms of electrons. Now reducing agent and oxidizing agent. Students, what you have to remember, that the one who loses electron will be known as reducing agent, and the one who gains electron will be termed as oxidizing agent. Whereas for the definition of oxidation, losing of electron is oxidation and gaining of electron is reduction. Here it's opposite to that. The one who gains electron is termed as oxidizing agent, and the one who loses electron is termed as reducing agent. So when it comes to agent, it just gets opposite. Losing electron is reducing agent and the one who gains electron is the oxidizing agent. Thank you. Stay tuned.